Hello friends, very warm welcome to all of you. Friends, today we are going to learn how to do the IUPAC nomenclature of coordination compounds. So friends, very easily you can do the IUPAC naming of coordination complexes. Friends, in previous lecture, we have studied about the representation of coordination complexes. In that, we have seen three ways to represent the coordination complexes. First, what? If there is positive charge on coordination sphere. Second, if there is no charge on coordination sphere. And third one, if there is negative charge on coordination sphere. So firstly, we will see when there is positive charge or there is no charge in coordination sphere, then how we can do the IUPAC nomenclature of coordination complexes. So sequence of rules are written here which you have to follow, and then simply you can do the IUPAC naming of coordination complexes. See friends, what sequence you have to follow. Firstly, now you have to write down the number of ligands. What number of ligands? Firstly, you have to write. And if the number of ligands are more than one, then you can write 2 for di, a di for 2, tri for 3, tetra for 4, penta for 5, and hexa for 6. Some ligands are there like ethylene diamine, where ligands are already numerically substituted. Then you don't have to write di, tri, tetra. You have to use for 2 B's, and for 3 ligands you have to use 3's, and if there are 4 ligands then you have to use tetra keys. Clear? So after number of ligands you have to move on name of ligands. Name of ligands you have to write after the number of ligands. If there are more than one ligands, then what? You have to follow the alphabetical order. Like chloro is there and amine is there. Then which ligand you have to write? Firstly, you have to write the amine. Clear? Thereafter you will write the chloro, because A comes first, thereafter C. And after name of ligands you have to write the name of central atom, and name of central atom should be in English. You don't have to write the Latin name, simply you have to write the English name. And after that you have to write down the oxidation state of central metal, and that should be in Roman, and oxidation state will be written in bracket. Remember this thing. And at last there will be negative ligand. If coordination sphere is having positively charged, then right side there will be counter ion, and name of counter ion you have to write, and the name will be in simply common name. In common name you have to write. Clear? So let's see an example. See this example. In first and second, what you are observing, that there is negative counter ion. That's why our coordination sphere will carry positive charge. Here also our coordination sphere is carrying positive charge. That's why you have to follow the sequence which we have studied right now. Clear? So see, firstly what sequence we have seen? We have to write the number of ligands. So number of ligand is 6. That's why we have to write the hexa prefix, numeral prefix hexa. Then you have to write the name of ligand. So amine ligand is there, that's why we have written amine. And then name of central metal. So cobalt is there, so simple English name cobalt. And what is the oxidation state of cobalt here? 3 positive charge is there on cobalt atom, because amine is neutral ligand, and that's why no charge contribution is there for amine. And there are 3 chloride ions, so 1 chloride bear 1 minus, so 3 chloride will have collectively 3 minus charge. That's why the oxidation state of cobalt will be 3, and it is written in Roman and in bracket. Thereafter we have to write the name of counter ion. So chloride is there, So simply we have written chloride. No need to count the number of counter ion, na? No need to count. Simply you have to write the name. After that, let's come to next. See, in this complex, two ligands are there. One is carbonato and another is amine. So according to alphabetical order, we have to write the name of amine firstly, na? So 5 amine ligands are there. That's why we have to use the numeral prefix penta. Then the name of ligand amine. Then second ligand carbonato. And thereafter name of central metal. So cobalt is there. So cobalt. Amine again neutral ligand. And carbonate beer 2 minus, chloride beer 1 minus. So total collectively 3 minus are there. That's why cobalt will have +3 oxidation state, and it is written in bracket, na? And simply thereafter name of counter ion chloride. See, in this complex there is no charge. So if there is no charge, then also you have to follow the same sequence of rule. So see here 4 carbonyl ligands are there. That's why I have written tetra. Then carbonyl and nickel is there, central metal. That's why nickel. Or carbonyl is a neutral ligand. That's why there is no charge. That's why oxidation state of metal will be 0. So 0 is written in bracket. After positive coordination sphere and neutral coordination sphere, let's move to negative coordination sphere. So if our coordination sphere bears negative charge, if our coordination sphere bears negative charge, then our counter ion will be written in left, na? And that will bear positive charge. Clear? So in that case we have to follow this sequence of rule. So see what are the sequence. Firstly, now you have to write down the name of counter ion. You have to write the name of counter ion. Positive counter ion is there. So firstly you have to write down the name of counter ion. Then you have to move to number of ligands. Then name of ligands. After name of ligands, you have to move to name of central metal, and it should be in Latin, na? Name of central metal should be in Latin. And if our coordination sphere bears negative charge, then you have to add ATE with the name of metal atom. Clear? And after that you have to move to oxidation state, and it will be again written in Roman and in brackets. So one new thing is there, Latin name of central metal. So here some central metal and their Latin names are written, which are different from normal name, na? So firstly see, this is silver. So silver is called argentum in Latin, and after adding ATE it will be called argentate. Similarly gold, for gold arate. Iron, Latin name of iron is ferrate. After adding ATE, na? For lead plumbate, for tin stenate, and for copper cuprate. Similarly for chromium chromate. Like this you have to write. So see once again the sequence of rule for negative coordination sphere. Firstly name of ligand, then number of ligands, then name of counter ion firstly, then number of ligands, then name of ligands, thereafter name of central metal in Latin plus ATE, and then oxidation state in Roman. See an example, K4FeCN6. So see here our counter ion is potassium. That's why firstly we have written here potassium, and 4 potassium is there, but we not count the number of counter ion. We simply write the common name of counter ion. That's why I have written here potassium. Then number of ligand, so hexa, and after hexa what is written? Name of ligand, cyano. And here name of central metal is in Latin, na? For iron, ferrum is there, and we have to add ATE. That's why I have written here ferrate. And what is the oxidation state of iron here? 2. That's why I have written here 2 in brackets. So these were all about IUPAC nomenclature of coordination compounds. So thanks for watching this video. Thanks, friend.